Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode here on the moon. I'm currently down at the ice processing facility, and I'm just going to start the episode today quickly with just a few more updates here, and then I'm going to jump back to the crater and finish the first building. So without further ado, let's get into this. As you can see, I have been over quickly and just painted everything, and in the middle here you can see I've just put in a build and repair system. So I will flick that on and it will start working away building all of this for me, because I obviously have the refinery and the assembler down here, which I queued up a few components in, hopefully enough to get all of this done. And whilst that's building, I can work on some of sort of what is left of the facility to build. So, for instance, we'll just wrap a couple of bits here. I'm thinking about how this landing pad is going to work. So I think what we're going to need is probably triangles running down here, and potentially this block, and then this one. So I'll just pop a couple of them in. And we'll have it look sort of like that. And I will rip these solar panels off and do something similar here. So let's get them down. And I'll probably rebuild them back on top. Again, I'll come back and build some kind of solar array. Maybe I won't, because actually, to be fair, the hydrogen engine will probably do me. So that's that in, making a lot of noise whilst it's doing it. Here I am just going to put that in and that in. It might not look amazing, but it is what it is. I obviously need to get a cap on this, so that's going to have to go there. Of these down this way, and like I say, I was going to have to cut this out anyway, and flick the triangles in the corner there, and one of them, and then we'll just finish off this edge. Come in, take these ones out, and put the triangles back in. Ooh, get rid of that. And get the triangles down this edge. Yeah, I probably should get rid of that. But then how's that going to affect that? No, I'll do that one like that. all fingers and thumbs today, so try and get this done. There we go, that's that. Now I'm actually going to use the half blocks. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do over the tanks. I think I might seal these ones up and leave the middle ones open. Just grab some plate. Grab them because it's easier. Right, so finish this off. And that should be it. So the roof is sealed, and then I need the connector again, and one there and one there, and hopefully let's just double check, this corner is angled off. And there we go. I think, fingers crossed, that should be that facility finished and closed off. Again, on the end here, I think I left these open just in case I want another docking point for something small. Maybe the miner will connect on this end just to refill its gas, or maybe I'll connect up on this side with two drone ports that will be the main miners out here, because there is quite a big ice field right here. And then it obviously extends all the way out that way. So yeah, cool, the base is getting built. Now the only issue here is that with connection ports all over the top, I can't really put the solar panels there, but I do see the sun coming up here, so I think it's probably going to go across this way. So let's just build a little platform coming out this way. Where do I build that from? I think that might be central. I was going to say I kind of care that it's coming across like this, but actually I've done a little bit of mining here. Fortunately, it allows me to build something flat, and I can just sort of level it off into the ground there, and then over this side we'll get a tower going. Probably a little bit higher than that. That should do. I think when the sun comes up, that'll give us a good amount. So Yeah, I can see it coming up now. Nice. And I think I want to have the panels come back about that far. So, panels. And nice, perfect amount of them. So let's just see what I'm going to need. Nothing. Perfect. So I can get a couple of solar panels going.
Energy low.
A couple of them welded up before sun comes up. Not sure how many solar panels I queued up, but missing the girders for the last one. Don't think I actually queued any girders up, so let's just do that quickly. 100 of them should do. That last one will get built. Cool. Now, I think for this facility that will probably do us for now. Given that there's a hydrogen engine in there as well if we ever need it. And now I'm just thinking about where it would want defences and what kind of defences to build. Maybe on the side, a couple of turrets. Maybe I think in is it Andrew Man Gaming's? I think it is his playthrough. He's got these kind of like bits that come out of the side, and then they've got like a T off the edge of the base with some defensive features. I don't know, maybe you guys want to vote on that. Let me know what your thoughts are. Otherwise I'm just going to get on and do whatever. But yeah, so I am just going to jump in here, get some power, and then you will see me back at the main base. Okay, so let's head home. Quick little flight over this way. I've just got to avoid this Incon base on the way back, so hopefully we can do that. Turn those forward facing thrusters, the rear thrust, off, and we'll just coast out this way. Like I say, trying to avoid this base over here, the lookout tower. And it appears another Atom Heart station has appeared over here. I do keep deleting them because they're actually massive structures. Crazy. So still going about 90 meters a second, and the journey from the processing station to the crater is, I don't know, at this speed, 3 minutes. That's my guess here. It's probably going to be about 2 to 3 minutes. And given how close the proximity is to some of these bases, I feel like our drones are definitely going to need defensive capabilities, or maybe I should build some outposts along the way that allow me to defend my drones. So I'll just flick the thrusters back on, and you can see as I come back in here that I have rebuilt the central arm here, and I've put some build and repair systems on the end of it, and that's just so that this can rotate to any point in the city and help me build what I'm planning, because otherwise this is going to take me forever to build. So this is sort of the shell, the outline of what I'm planning. If we just get in here and have a look, you can see it's got the 5 refineries underneath. There's 5 on the far side. Currently the mods are not in place in the middle, but they will probably just be yield, because I think we'll have plenty of power eventually anyway when we've got all the ice coming in. The cargo containers up top are just to allow it to drop in and then be refined, and then I will probably build something out here, a little cargo dump where the refined ingots will come out and will go into this sort of void space here, look, in between the platform. So I've got to have enough space for the monorail to fit round the side of that. So let's just get this plumbed in, and I will be back in 1 second. Okay, so the arm is heading out, and as it heads out it welds these blocks up. Hopefully I've got enough stuff in my own cargo containers not to have to worry about yeah, steel. Sorry, I was lagging as well as the game then. Yeah, about steel plate and stuff, because I am 100% going to run out of that. So let's just double check what I've got 6,000 there. Let's whack another 10,000 into production. And yeah, this is going to be a little bit loud, so I'll try and get some distance. Seems like the welding blocks and the actual welders are loud, so let's try to keep the distance there whilst it's doing this. This facility should actually be white, so let's try and catch as much of that as we can without having to repaint everything else. And so it looks like it's got all of that welded up except for the steel block, the armor plates now, which is just coming up the top. Starting to get them done. So let's build out the side of this, and I think what I'm going to try and do is this end needs to come out one further because it's got to cover this. So I think I want to do sort of some form of mirrored design. How I achieve that, I guess we will find out. Leave it with me and I'll come back as soon as that is done. Okay, well there you go. So she is finished and painted. I think this is where I'm going to settle on the design. The upper edges here, this end and this end might be a little bit flat. Let me just sort, pardon me, bit of lag going on there. Sort that out. Yeah, so at the front here we're going to have a large open space here, which is going to get the hangar door going in it. And then, I don't know, one side, this side, that side, not really sure, we'll have, I think, a walkway up along through where that top block is, up here. Because because I think I can do that. Yep. I have a little walkway just up through here, which will, as I say, basically, why is that one yellow? Because it's connected in the wrong place.
Inventory full.
That's fine because I actually have this ready on my taskbar, so let's get that set up properly. Should be one of those there, and then a curve. Oh, bit more lag. One there, and one there. So they'll weld up, and
Inventory full.
see if I can just throw some of this in here for a second. It's because I've got so much steel plate on me. In fact, I would rather have, if it's going to let me, this, and I'll put 500 of that away. Then I can grab that. So yeah, like I say, I'm going to have a little walkway up here. It'll kind of navigate its way up and out. There'll be catwalks across the top, so I can just maintain things. How that staircase gets in here, I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that one out at a later date. The far end, sorry. The far end of this corridor, obviously this won't be a corridor because there'll be mods and stuff in this space, but the back end here, I believe this corner here, or getting quite a lot of lag at the minute. I think that's because I've got those, let's just turn them off if I can. Build and repair systems, turn them off. Hopefully that should slow my or stop the lag from happening. So that one and that one, and then I could have an exit there, which might make more sense, but like I say, I think the point is that they'll connect to the top, the cargo will go into the cargo containers, and then I will have the refined ore coming out the back here. So maybe what I'll do is have this on the end from here coming across, and we'll do that, and then the old T-junction, yep, when it wants to, right there, and I will probably just put a conveyor in for ease of use. What is that that's moving? The old super gremlin, and a gopher transport. That's probably what slowed my spin speed down. Right, so can I still reach that control panel? No. Let's go and turn them back on. Ooh. So, yeah, instantly they're gonna fly out and cause a whole load of lag and go and weld those things up. So, up here, like I say, I think I'm gonna seal this in. Let's get that done quickly. Just need to switch the paint back over again. Stick that one in. And hope that that seals properly, which it probably won't. I need to just get that before he did that. Come on. One of them there first, and then that one. And that should seal that block properly. Okay, so on the back end of this building, I don't know if I've got room for that logo again, but if I do, let's just try and get that down here. Okay, and that'll just mark the end of the building as and when the tram comes this way or goes the other way. I'm not sure which way it's going to go yet either. But yeah, there is our first building in the city, and I hope you like it. It came out sort of perfect how I wanted it to. We'll probably be adding more of these in as time goes on. The next project is going to be this huge silo that I'm going to build over here, and then a storage depot going in the middle in this section with, I don't know, maybe some kind of weird contraption that brings stuff up to a different level. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Something that's interesting, makes it look interesting. So let's just go in here, turn off all of them, and again save my sim speed a little bit, which not really helping, but yeah. And like I say, what I can do as well is just retract all of these, get that going back home, because he has done his job out here for now. Get out of his way. And this is obviously going to have to stay to keep this thing connected and powered. Now, on the floor over here, the idea, when that crane stops lagging things out as well, or boom, rig, whatever you want to call it, I'm thinking that that is probably wide enough to have a road section through it, so I don't think I need to remove it at all. Yeah, I was going to have kind of like a big circular platform running round. Maybe sections will, maybe sections won't be paved, because again, the less I build, the more it saves me on the lag. But it'll be kind of interesting jumping the vehicles around on armor plating and then back onto the voxels. So there'll be a sort of circular pathway running around all of here, something in the center. What's going in there at the minute, I'm not sure. Probably a dome of some sort. Again, I'll figure that out at the time. There might be a dome with a structure on top of it. Interesting. But yeah, at the minute, the silo is going next, and the storage facility. So that means more drilling and more building. So whether I build a ship to mine that out, because it would be useful to have a ship, or I could build a rig, again, mobile drilling rig, that I can use here in this instance and then later in any other instance that I need to use it for mining. So if you want to vote on that, let me know. And yeah, give me a thumbs up, click like for this brand new building. I hope you like it. This was the storage facility, processing facility, the first processing facility, because down in the base I think I've only got 2 refineries and I'm stacked on stone at the minute. So the in between, I'm probably going to get all this piped up and connected and get this running. But yeah, like I say, if you want to name it, whatever you want to name it, you know, a couple of letters and some numbers, I can put those on the outside on a sign or something. And the first tram station is probably going to go somewhere here, because this is the first section of the city that we're building. So yeah, the tram station's going to need a name. We're going to get building that after this stuff's built. So yeah, like I say, if you like the episode, give me a thumbs up, quick like, because it does take time to make these videos. Yeah, it takes time, and I appreciate it when I know that you enjoy what I'm making, what I'm doing. Pardon me. Because obviously it shows me that you're enjoying what I'm making, and if you're not commenting on anything either, it's very difficult to interpret what the difference between one video that gets 300, 400 to 1,000 views compared to something that gets 15 views. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, what you want me to build, because there is a ton of this city left to build. And then we got all the shields and stuff to put over it, the defenses. So yeah, let me know. Leave your comments below. Leave me a like, because I appreciate that, and it helps the channel go. And subscribe, because there is a lot more of this to come. So yeah, thumbs up, appreciate it, and I will catch you in the future.